Hey everybody, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about fishing and trapping options that you can carry in your bug out bag or your bushcraft bag. Excuse me if I'm stuttering today. It is very cold out. It's 46 degrees outside Fahrenheit. I've got 2 layers on, but I keep stuttering because it's just cold and I keep getting tongue-tied, so I apologize for that. But today we're talking about fishing and trapping methods for your kit. So for fishing options, you can do one of 2 things, or one of 3 things. You could buy a rod and a reel and a tackle box. You could buy an engine for a trap, or you could just go with a hand line, so just carry a spool of fishing line and some bait, or even something to carry your bait. So let's talk about that real quick. This is the Sandy Am fishing rod. It's a 4-piece fishing rod. It's ultra light. What's great about this is you can put it on the outside of your pack vertically, or on the top or bottom of your pack horizontally. It has a strap on it so you can put it over your shoulder. It has a handle on it, which is what I use to strap my pack through when I have it attached. This is a hard case. You can buy a hard case fishing, you can buy a hard style fishing case for your pole. You could fit 2 breakdown rods in here if you wanted to. That is one option. It's a little bit heavier. It's a little heavy. Obviously it's the hard case, so it's going to protect your stuff, but it's a little bit of weight. This is my Eagle Claw rod. You guys have seen this in many videos. It's got 2 D-ring style clips right here. It's got a little loop on top. You could hang it from the top and the bottom. This rubber handle. This is a soft style case, and there is some foam padding on all 3 sides of this. It has straps. You could fit 2 breakdown rods in here, maybe even a couple telescopic rods. Good option. This rod, if you buy the rod in the reel kit, it's $60. I believe this rod itself was $40 just for the rod. This rod was $80. You can buy them cheaper. You can find them on different sites like Amazon and eBay and Amazon and eBay. Walmart sells them, sells Eagle Claw, I believe. If you look around, you can find different ones. Now, another rod that you could go with, or rod style that you could go with, is a telescopic rod. I have one in this kit right here. And with a telescopic rod, it's pretty self-explanatory. It would telescope out to the size that it is. This one was a, a protocol rod that I got in a kit that my aunt got for me for Christmas like 10 years ago, and I still have it. Works great. Quantum makes telescopic rods. Eagle Claw makes telescopic rods. It all depends on what brand you buy and where you want to buy them from. eBay sells them. Amazon, again. You could go with a fixed rod. Sorry about that, guys. The camera keeps dying because it's cold out. You could go with a breakdown rod. You have 2 different styles that you could go with. You could go with a 2-piece rod, so it would 2 pieces, so a half and a half, and they're about 36 inches for each half, depending on what size you buy. You could go with a 4-piece like these. I think you can even get a 3-piece. And then you could go telescopic, which is, like I said, this one will just fold out to whatever length it goes to. This one I believe is a 5'6" rod. You can find these online, depending on where you want it. This was a protocol rod. I got this forever ago. But you could go with a telescopic rod or a breakdown rod, depending on what you want. Okay guys, so in conjunction with your rod, you're going to need a reel. There are 2 different style reels that you can carry with you. One is a spinning reel. Pretty self-explanatory. The spool is exposed. You flip this, you string it, close it up. You can take this little arm off. You can switch it to ambidextrous either side. This reel, the size of it, it holds 270 yards of 2-pound line, 140 yards of 4-pound line, and 110 yards of 6-pound line, which is what I have on here. I have 6-pound line. This is, I believe, the Shimano. Yeah, the Shimano FX1000FB. This was a $20 reel, and it's perfect. It's good for trout, it's good for panfish, it's even good for bass. Even carp, depending on the tension that you put on there, but I don't plan on catching carp with that reel. This is as big as I would want to go. Smaller would be more for just panfish and sunnies. And the next reel or style of reel that you can go with is a push button reel. With this reel, your string is enclosed, so it's not exposed like this one, and you just tie it off. And the way this works is this trigger right here releases your string, whatever, and then it locks once you crank it again. With this, I took my handle off just so I could store it where I'm storing it at. So this is ambidextrous as well. This piece, excuse me, this piece goes in here. This goes in through here and it gets tightened. Now that I pulled my string, I have to tighten this, which is fine. Okay, tighten that and it's good to go. A little bit different style. This is small. This is the Synergy Steel Titanium Reel. It's the 1402 Ti. It's a 3 to 4 to 1 gear ratio, and it holds 90 yards of 6-pound line, which is also what I have on here. So this one again holds 110 yards of 6-pound line. This one holds 90 yards of 6-pound line. Both of them are actually about the same size. This one's a little bit bigger and rounder, but it's metal. I've dropped it several times. It has 2 different dents in it, but it has never broken on me. I've had this thing since I was 11 years old, so I've had it for 11 years. It works great. With this style, the trigger's up top and you would cast regularly, and in other push button style reels it would be on the bottom and you'd push it and you would underhand cast it like a bait caster style reel. So those are the 2 options that you can carry. I carry both of them in different kits, and I've used both of them for fishing, and they both work great. It's up to you what you want. You don't want something too big or too small. I think these are the perfect size for me.